Welcome everybody, I'm the Indiana James, and today I'm going to be your travel guide. This is a 30-day trip itinerary for beginners to Costa Rica. For more information about Costa Rica, download the ebook for a minimum fee. It has everything from private car rentals, hotel recommendations, and much more. These travel itineraries are extremely in-depth and take a lot of time. If you're looking forward to seeing more itineraries about different countries, please feel free to support me through my Patreon account. Just go to the About Me section and donate as much as you'd like. Enough of that for now, let us begin. Costa Rica is an eco-tourist paradise. The country is considered one of the most biologically diverse countries in the entire world. It has whitewater rafting, active volcanoes, rainforests, cloud forests, hot water springs, exotic animals, beaches, surfing, and much more. It has a little bit of everything for outdoor adventurers. This itinerary will be a basic rundown of an awesome trip. Destination: San Jose, Costa Rica. Juan Santa Maria International Airport. For this itinerary, you're going to want to get out of the city. Tip number 1, rent a car. Better yet, hire a driver to take you to each location along your route. These drivers really do exist for a rather reasonable price. It takes a lot of the stress off of you from trying to drive in a foreign country. They're going to be able to get you there easier and faster. San Jose really doesn't have that much to see for your average tourist. Therefore, when you first arrive, head out for your first destination, which is a little over 2 hours away. Pacari River in Costa Rica is the greatest location in the country for whitewater rafting. Day 1, afternoon activity, night walk. River lodges are a great place to stay, and there are a variety of these lodges ranging in price. Check in with your lodge to see if they offer any jungle night walks. Be sure to look for poison dart frogs, with their vibrant colors such as red, yellow, green, and even blue. Even though they are tiny, they are hard to miss. But don't touch them, remember, they are poisonous. If you are too tired from your trip, settle into your accommodations. Rest up, you're going to need it. Day 2, morning and afternoon activity, whitewater rafting. Check with your lodge personnel to book your whitewater rafting adventure. The Pacari River, depending on the rain and the time of the year, is mainly class 3 and 4 rapids on one of the most scenic and exotic rivers in the world. This river travels through deep gorges and canyons with picturesque virgin rainforests. These trips can range from a day to several days in length. It all depends on how much of the river and adventure you want to pursue. Day 3, morning and afternoon activity, whitewater rafting, and jungle tour. Book a rainforest tour where professional guides can point out the exotic animals Costa Rica has to offer. You will have the chance to see tropical birds such as parrots, toucans, poison dart frogs, red-eyed tree frogs, coatis, iguanas, monkeys, blue morphle butterflies, sloths, and maybe even a black panther. Day 4, morning activity, heading to Tortuguero. 2.5 hours away in the northeast corner of Costa Rica is the famous Tortuguero National Park. This park can only be reached by boat or plane, and it is nestled in between the Tortuguero River and the Caribbean Sea. Here too, you will find many different hotels and lodges located right on the river. But unlike the rapids of the Pacari River, this river is more of an estuary, allowing marine life access from the river, like manatees and crocodiles. It is possible to see land animals such as jaguars and pumas, but that is rare and it is more probable to find awesome three-toed sloths hanging from the trees right at the river lodges. Look for monkeys, tropical birds, and butterflies everywhere. The other main attractions here are the mangrove forests, lagoons, and canals, which allow you to see the rainforest wildlife from boats, kayaks, and canoes. Deep-sea fishing is also offered here at Tortuguero. Day 4, afternoon activity, Tortuguero. Each hotel has access by boat to the small village of Tortuguero. Walk around the town, which is located right on the ocean, and see the different shops and the old remains of the sawmill that provided hardwood for much of the surrounding Caribbean islands. Relax and enjoy a dip in the lodge's pool, located next to the river, and admire the surrounding views of the rainforest. Day 5, morning activity, jungle hike. From your lodge, be sure to book a jungle tour. This hike will take you to the top of a small mountain to view a scenic vista of the surrounding area. Another exotic animal to keep an eye out is the tapir. This exotic animal resembles a large pig with an upper lip that resembles a short elephant trunk, which helps them grab for food. Day 5, afternoon activity, mangrove and canal cruise. Book a canal cruise that will take you deep inside the luscious mangroves. Be on the lookout for waterfowl and caiman crocodiles. Day 5, night activity, night hike. Arrange from your lodge a licensed guide to take you on a night hike to see the endangered sea turtles nesting right on the beach. Turtle nestings, however, occur at different months, depending on the species of the turtle. Day 6, morning activity, leaving for La Fortuna. Your Day 6 destination is the La Fortuna and the Arenal volcano. La Fortuna is about a 3-hour drive from Tortuguero, and there is plenty to do and see along the way, such as experiencing Costa Rican hot springs. About halfway between La Fortuna and Sarapiquí are the Biothermales hot water springs and the Termales Los Laurales hot water springs. Relax and enjoy the soothing hot water springs while being surrounded by the lush jungle vegetation. When you arrive in La Fortuna, you will have a variety of accommodations to choose from. There are also numerous outdoor activities. Day 6, afternoon activity. Arenal volcano is one of the natural wonders in La Fortuna. It is conical shaped and it is a majestic sight to see. Arenal is a passive volcano, or called a resting volcano. For over 42 years it was active, spewing out lava, volcanic boulders, and gases. However, in 2010, Arenal became quiet, but you never know when it's going to become active again. Many of the luxury resorts and eco-friendly lodges have sprung up around the volcano and have panoramic viewing areas to admire the scenery. In addition, many of the lodges have their own private hot water spring pools. Here at night, you can soak up the hot springs, indulge with your favorite beverage, and marvel at the rainforest sounds. Day 7, morning activity. Take full advantage of the activities that relate to the volcano, such as horseback riding or a hiking trip that can take you around the base of the volcano while offering breathtaking views of the countryside. However, there are many other activities to choose from, such as canyoneering, water tubing, visit and walk the hanging bridges, and here again, whitewater rafting. Day 7, afternoon activity, hot springs. One of my most enjoyable memories was visiting the nearby Tabacon hot springs. Here you can get a day pass and have access to all the hot water pools and the river. Tabacon even has a swim-up bar to go along with a miniature water park with a slide. While Tabacon does cost to enter, nearby is a section of the hot water springs which is free and has a more natural surrounding environment. Day 8, morning activity, La Fortuna Waterfall. Before you make your way to your next destination, be sure to stop at La Fortuna Waterfall. It is one of the tallest and most epic waterfalls in all of Costa Rica, and it is definitely worth the trek down to it. This river even has piranha in it, but don't worry, they're not large enough to attack humans, but you can feed them. For me, it was a really neat experience. Day 8, afternoon destination, Tenorio Volcano National Park, Rio Celeste, and Waterfall. About an hour and a half northwest of La Fortuna is your next destination, the Tenorio Volcano National Park, including the Celeste River and Waterfall. There are a variety of hotels and lodges varying in prices to choose from. In my ebook, I go into further detail on which places would be the best for different cases and preferences. So if you need additional help, feel free to check it out. Day 9, morning activity, the Celeste River and Waterfall. The main attraction here is hiking in the forest and viewing the Catarata Waterfall, a beautiful milky blue cascading water that flows into a turquoise colored pool. Next, go to the Mirador Lookout, where you will have views of the Tenorio and then trek to the Blue Lagoon. Walking further, there is a merging of two small rivers that create together an amazing milky blue colored stream. The river tour consists of almost 3 miles of beautifully blue, refreshing water with unique landscapes allowing for animal and bird watching with the occasional rush of the rapids. The adventure lasts around an hour and a half. Day 9 afternoon activity, your choice. There's so much to do here, such as horseback riding, or you can even choose from a variety of hiking trails that will take you across hanging bridges overlooking the beautiful river. Stop at the ranger station for more information on areas to hike and to observe the pristine rainforest and abundant wildlife. Day 10 morning activity, El Rincón de la Vieja. Your next destination is around a 2.5-hour drive to the national park El Rincón de la Vieja, translating into English as the Old Woman's Corner. El Rincón is a 2-volcano system situated in one of the most unique geological areas in Costa Rica. While there still is rainforest around, you are driving to a more arid desert-like environment in some places around the volcanoes. It definitely has an Old West vibe where rancheros and cowboys still exist. Check into your hotel and enjoy the afternoon delights. Day 10 afternoon activity, canyon ziplining. Here you can marvel at the jungle that surrounds you while ziplining through the canyons. Canyon canopy tours, rappelling, and rock climbing are also excellent options to be able to get up close and personal with nature. Day 11 morning and afternoon activity, Parque Nacional El Rincón de la Vieja. Take a guided hike through the park where you will pass by hot springs, waterfalls, and boiling mud pits. This volcano system is highly active with usually 2 eruptions occurring each day. The heat from the volcano has turned the park into a slew of brightly colored terrain. Enjoy swimming at the pools of the beautiful waterfalls in the park. Day 12 morning activity, horseback riding. Staying at a place like Hotel Hacienda de Guachapalin gives you full access to a fully functional ranch where they offer horseback riding to crystal clear rivers and streams, with cool crisp turquoise colored lagoons and pools to swim in. Day 12 afternoon activity, river tubing. River tubing was one of the most enjoyable experiences that I had in Costa Rica. Jump into a tube and head down the refreshing crystal clear river. Experience class 2 and 3 rapids on a special tube with handles and a mesh lining in the bottom. A guide will make sure your experience is awesome and safe. Day 13 and 14 activities, Playa Flamingo and Playa Conchal. 2.5 hours west is your next destination, Playa Flamingo. Relax and enjoy the beautiful beaches of Playa Flamingo and right next to it, Playa Conchal. Playa Conchal is considered one of the most beautiful beaches in all of Costa Rica. There are resorts that have their own access directly to the beach and they have their own golf courses as well. One of my personal experiences was staying at CPI, Centro Panamericano de Idiomas, which is a Spanish school located at Flamingo Beach. It is a great place to study Spanish in the morning and head to the beach after lunch. They even have their own apartment complexes to stay in with a pool at the school. In addition, they offer cooking classes, dancing lessons, and various activities and excursions. All of this at a very reasonable rate. They have more than just one location in Costa Rica, and I will be covering them more in a future video. Day 15 activity, Playa Tamarindo. 30 minutes south is Playa Tamarindo. Tamarindo has become a popular tourist town full of beach activities and great surfing. Day 16 and 17, Tamarindo surfing. Surf, surf, and surf. Enjoy the waves, eat the local cuisine, and just have fun. Like they say in Costa Rica, pura vida. There's also a lot of boat excursions that will take you on a sunset cruise on a sailboat and other sailing excursions where you can see a plethora of dolphins that swim next to the boat. The beautiful animals jump out of the water in their playful nature. There's also snorkeling and sunset cruise combinations. Day 17, morning activity, Tamarindo surfing. Day 17, afternoon activity, Playa Ostianal. 2 hours south of Playa Tamarindo is Playa Oceanal. Playa Oceanal is home to the second largest turtle nesting beaches in the entire world. Famous and endangered sea turtles like the leatherback sea turtle, the olive ridley sea turtle, and the hawksbill turtle. Day 17 and 18 night activities, Playa Oceanal, observing nesting sea turtles. Be sure to stay for at least 2 nights to give you a number of opportunities to see the turtles coming from the ocean by moonlight and dig their nests right there on the beach. Day 19, morning activity, Monteverde. Your next destination is a 3.5-hour morning drive to the cloud forest of Monteverde. On your way, make sure to stop for lunch at one of the sodas, a small eatery with authentic Costa Rican food. The trip up to Monteverde will be a road trip to remember. Narrow, bumpy, potholed roads with breathtaking views will be an experience to remember. You'll notice a dramatic drop in temperature to a nice spring-like condition. Or, if you love horseback riding, it is possible to book a tour to ride the horses up into Monteverde Cloud Forest. This ride takes you through the forest and has spectacular views. It is about 5 hours long though, so arrange for your driver to pick up your luggage and it will be waiting for you at your lodge. Day 19, afternoon activity, Monteverde shopping. Like La Fortuna, Monteverde is a world-known tourist destination. Here you will have plenty of accommodations. Once you check in, venture out into the town to explore the local shops and tour operators to see what all Monteverde has to offer. There is even a discotheque in the middle of the town where you can grab a drink and mingle with the locals. Day 20, morning activity, Monteverde Cloud Forest Preserve. Cloud forests are very rare and they offer unique plant and animal wildlife. The habitats here are not found anywhere else in the world. Enjoy and take a walk in the clouds. Make sure to book your trip beforehand because the cloud forest is extremely popular and they only allow so many into the reserve at one given point in time. Day 20, afternoon activity, zip lining. Extremo Park offers, in my opinion, the best zip lining experience in all of Costa Rica. It has the longest canopy zip lines in the entire country. The Superman is a zip line over 1 kilometer long where you're harnessed in head first, flying over the mountain valley just like Superman. It's definitely a surreal experience and I highly recommend it. The park also has bungee jumping as well. I did it, it was scary but awesome. Other activities include visiting a butterfly farm. In my opinion, the majestic blue morpho butterfly is the star of the show. Tour the insect museum, take a canopy tour on a suspension bridge, or go on a bird hike. Have your nature guide show you the repleasant quetzal. You will not be disappointed. It is the most beautiful bird I have ever seen. Day 21, morning activity, destination, Manuel Antonio. En route, Tarcoles River and Jaco. On your way to Jaco is the Tarcoles River, about 1.5 hours south of Monteverde. Grab lunch here and marvel at the largest crocodiles in all of Central America. Here, from the safety viewing area of the bridge, you can truly see the crocodile's massive size and their abundance in the river. Or you might wish to eat lunch at Jaco instead because there will be a lot more choices to choose from. The choice is up to you. Day 21, afternoon activity, Jaco Beach. Jaco Beach is a famous surfing beach. Whether you're a professional or beginner, surfing schools can accommodate your skill level. Surfers from around the world come here to catch the famous waves and a party culture has developed. Jaco has a very active nightlife filled with bars, discotheques, and endless parties. Day 22, morning activity, surfing or waterfalls. If you're not interested in surfing or the nightlife, make sure you hike the Manantial de Agua Viva waterfall, one of the tallest waterfalls in the entire country. Or plan to head out early to Manuel Antonio and stop about 30 miles south of Jaco and hike up to the Tres Piscinas waterfall. Tres Piscinas is a set of 3 waterfalls with crystal clear water, which is a great place to picnic and swim in the pools. Day 23, afternoon activity, explore the town, and relax in the beaches of Manuel Antonio. Manuel Antonio is one of the largest tourist sites in all of Costa Rica. The town is filled with souvenir shops with a plethora of restaurants with breathtaking views of the ocean. Relax at the beach and explore the town. Day 24. Pack lunch today for a full day of activities. Make sure to pack a lunch and spend the day in Manuel Antonio National Park. This park is rich in wildlife and it has hiking trails to enjoy spotting the wildlife. Look up in the branches of the trees and you might even see sloths. And the trees are full of monkeys. Go hike on one of the trails and marvel at the vast tropical rainforest. Manuel Antonio has beautiful white sand beaches to choose from. Some proclaim they are the most beautiful beaches in all of Costa Rica. Relax and enjoy the beach, but if you go into the water, make sure someone is watching your bag or your belongings. It has been known for the monkeys to grab items such as purses and take off with them. Monkeys have also acquired the taste for alcohol, and it's quite common for the monkeys to steal your tropical drinks. Day 25, morning and afternoon activity, Playa Dominical. 40 minutes south is Playa Dominical. This beach is yet another famous beach for surfing, but it hasn't been built up for your traditional tourists. It has a more authentic vibe to it. Plus, there's great hiking, majestic waterfalls, and shopping for authentic Costa Rican souvenirs right on the beach. Day 26, activity, Playa Uvita. 20 minutes south is Playa Uvita, known for its famous whale's tail. Playa Uvita has one of the largest beach lines in all of Costa Rica. It's huge. During low tide, you can walk out to the tail, but be careful because when the tide rises, the land bridge closes and you can get stuck out on the island. Fortunately, it's not that deep and you can swim back to shore if needed. Depending on the time of the year, whales also migrate through this area, drawing lots of whale watchers to the area, and there are opportunities to fish at Del Cano in Bahia Drake. Day 27 and 28 activities, Golfito. 1 hour and 45 minutes south is the final destination in La Osa Peninsula, Golfito. This is almost the furthest south you can get in Costa Rica, and from here you'll be taking a boat to get to your nature reserve hotel. I was fortunate enough to stay at Playa Nicuesa Rainforest Lodge. This lodge is nestled in the thicket of the jungle right on the ocean. It's as authentic as you can get while still staying in luxury. La Osa Peninsula is famous for having the most biologically diverse rainforest in the entire world. Here you can go kayaking through the mangroves while viewing the caiman crocodiles and boa constrictors nesting in the trees. And again, dolphins are everywhere. Day 29, morning activity, heading back to San Jose. The drive from Golfito to San Jose is around 4.5 hours. Be sure to stop at some of the other interesting places you may have come across to have lunch on your way back to the capital. If your flights are in the afternoon, you'll have time to make them if you leave early in the morning. However, if your flights are in the morning, you might need to come back to San Jose the night before and take the afternoon to explore the capital and fly out the next morning. If you decide to stay in San Jose, the day before you fly back home, settle into a hotel like Park Inn and venture out and explore some of the city. San Jose is not known for the old-style colonial architecture or native ruins like Mexico. However, the Central Plaza is nice to visit, along with the relaxing city park, which offers a variety of street foods and souvenirs. Park Inn Hotel is centrally located to all of these places. Well, there you have it, my Costa Rican 30-day trip itinerary and guide. Like some places, you could stay for an entire month and feel like you had barely scratched the surface. And you would be right. To see the 7, 10, or even 14-day travel itinerary videos, click on these following links. To find more detailed information on this travel experience, please download the ebook at a minimum cost. This additional information will inform you about everything from destinations, travel maps, side trips, transportation services, hotel recommendations, with reviews and many do's and don'ts for the first-time traveler to this exotic but unforgettable country. As they say in Costa Rica is pura vida.